there, welcome to another video of SwiftCat. In this video, I'm going to show you how we can build wireframe and prototype using Figma. Actually, there are many tools like XD and others, and here I'm using actually Figma and make a website or an admin panel using wireframe and all the prototypes. Wireframe is nothing but it's a 2D illustration of a page or an application. We are not using too many colors or nothing else. We just use boxes and a single static color. Okay, and this is what we show. Like it's an admin panel I'm having here and having some tabs, left navigations, some pages, payments, reports, all these stuffs, and just have everything else along with the tables. And also I have a statics and have boxes, circles, graphs, all these things, and just using few pieces of images, and I have here a logout as well. So the image assets which is required for this video is provided through the video description. You may find that there will be a link and you can just directly go to there and just download it. It will be like a folder. All right, so okay, let's start doing this actually. In this video, I'll be showing with not this number of too many nav tabs, left nav tabs I mean. I'll be just building with the 3 or 4 tabs and cover the most basic tutorial of wireframe. Alright. First of all, you have to go to the www.figma.com. I'll be providing the URL in the video description. You can check that. If you haven't created an account yet, you just need to create an account, and you can simply log in inside that project. Okay, so I have been already registered here, so let me find my accounts. Once done, will be authenticated and redirected to your account. Okay, so I have here some files which I have already worked on, so I'm going to start a new file over here. So I'm clicking on the plus button of this, and this is a new file with the page 1. Okay, and you can find here the frames which you want to do. So I'm checking here with the frame. So since it's an admin web product application, I'm going to select here as let it be a Mac Pro 14. So I'm clicking that, and here you can find, just on click on the frame, you will be able to get a box which is having the frame. Alright, so I'm going to rename this as a login, which is let me name it as admin login. Alright, so this is the login screen which I'm going to do over here. So let's say admin login, and first of all what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to import an image. So in order to import an image, what you need to do is you can just click on this section which is having the size. You can select the multiple sizes, and also you can find here option like place image. There is another way, like if you click on this part and if you select for the file, and you can find here that place image, like, so that it goes to the browsing section, and you can find from the resource which you have in the desktop. So I have here with the wireframe Figma and the asset which is called web admin asset. I'm going to select an image from here. Actually, I'll be providing this folder in my video description so that you can just simply download it and follow the images as I do. Alright, so I'm just clicking here. Let me say it's logo and upload. Clicking that, this is here we go. This is easy and simple, and I have here the 4 lines logo over here. The next step is what I'm going to do is I'm just need 2 boxes, 2 text fields I need in order to make what you call login and email. So for example, it's like a username and email and also the password. So I needed 2 text fields for that. So I'm just creating 2 text fields, and let me height of 50 each. 50 is too less. Let it be 16. And the width, I'm going to fix that for 480. That's also big. So let it come to 390. Okay, that's fine. So I'm just placing it over here, and here you can find the option like fill, stroke, or everything else. Let's click on the stroke, and that stroke is nothing but you give the border width. Alright, so I'm giving a hex number like 336699, which is commonly I'm going to use this color everywhere. and inside that I can select this as 2, which is for the width of the border. Alright, inside I am not looking for any image, or sorry, not I don't want to fill any color, so I just let it be blank for now. And I'm going to also change the corner radius, which is going to set it as 14. Alright, so here we go. You have here like let me put bigger. Okay, and I have here text field kind of stuff, which is for username. I'm going to copy, control copy, and going to paste it again because I can use it for the password. Alright, then I'm going to add one more button, which I will give for again copying and pasting, so that this can be used as a submit button. So let's change the width a little bit so that 350. Alright, there you go. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just clicking on the text, and I'm going to put here the text name as user name or email. Let's go bigger so that everyone can see. Email. Alright, so I'm just highlighting this. You can just highlight this and change the fonts of the text field. Like you can make it medium, I would say 14, and you can say that change the color by using the fill property, which is called 336699. From here everything will be in the right. Alright, and just making in the right position. Let me do that. Alright, and I'm going to copy that and pasting it again. Just Control C and Control V, and just drag from here to here. You can find here the whatever we add here, like a username. So I'm going to change this as a password. Alright, that's password, right? Ready? And then I'm just copying it again, and just Control C and Control V. I have another one, and just dragging it over here. It's very easy. And I'm going to type here submit, which means that we are using a username, password, and submit. Let it make much more bolder so that it makes a difference. So semi bold. Alright, let me just try this. So let me run this and check actually how it looks. So I'm clicking on this button which I have here, like play. So when you just click on that, you can find there it will be loading inside a separate link. Here we go. This is your first screen. It's very easy and simple, and it looks very good when you see in the frame which is in the MacBook, right? So this is our login screen. This is our first screen. So you have achieved that. So let's go ahead and move the rest of the things. So now I have here admin login. So I'm just clicking on this, right, because I want the same frame for the next pages as well. So I'm just click on that and say Control D, so that the same screen have already pasted. Look here, I have here two screens over here right now. First one is the admin login, which I have created now early, and I have just copied and pasted because I'm going to use the same frame for the next pages as well. So first is first, what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to remove the stuff which I'm not going to use here, and all right, and let's start from the top bar, all these stuffs. Let's make this size as width and height. Let it be like before going, let me do one more thing, that I want to make sure that this width and height is same. Let it say 310 of this, and height also 310, so that it makes sense, right? It's okay, let it be like that. It's okay, no problem. I'm going to change here now the size, and I want should be a width of let it say like 50. Let's do it. Let's make much more bigger, 60, or else let's say 80. Okay, now it's okay. Now I'm going to click and drag it over here in the left corner, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just have a border or the sections which is for which we can use that as a separator. Before that, let me add one more image. Let me take from here, file, image, or else you can also select from here as well. There is another way, like you can just simply drag and paste as well. It depends. All right, so just have a local header. This is the header of mine, which I'll be taking the whole copy. And here 4 lines. Okay, then what I'm going to do next is I'm just going to paste a line from here. You just click over here and just drag it at the end in order to make the angle 0, which means a straight line, and just using here rotation of 0 so that it will be a straight line. And inside the line, I'll just let me change the color, like 336699. That's the common color which I said already. Let me change the width as well, and effects. The effect is nothing but it's a shadow drop, all these things which we will be learning deeper. I will be going ahead later on in this video. Okay, so that time being, I have here a border separator, and now next I'm going to add another line which is for the left navigation. So I'm going to click and drag it over here, and the same like using 336699, that's the hex color, and the width, let it be of 2, and I want the effect of drop shadow. Touching ends. Alright, now I'm going to do next is I'm going to import one more image. Let me go to the asset folder. Here's the web admin assets. I have here a man image which is for the profile icon, so I'm just click and drag it over here. This man is very big. Let me reduce the size and do 60. Okay, this make good, or else we can increase a little bit, like 70. Okay, that's fine. Make the center. Okay, let it be here, and adding one more image of this graph as well on this part. And let me check this logout as well. Okay, I'm dragging these all images over here for time being. And now next is I'm going to bring here a text, which is I'm going to present, name it as a dashboard. Let me make bigger. Let me change the size of this as bold, and size will be 40. 40 is too big. 32. Okay. $24. Dashboard. Okay. Then okay, I'm putting size as 28. I'm just dragging it to the left corner, and I'm going to change the color as well. Let the text be bold for now, and next is I'm just going to click here and just make this position, which we not going to use this image over here. We will do this in the next part. All right, so the next thing is I will be putting this inside this part, and let me do a separator line as well. Let me make the size rotation 0, and this line color as well. Okay, let me change the center width as 1.5. Alright, good, pretty nice. So I'm just copying this. I'm just copying this another week and doing the same for other positions. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. And now I'm going to copy this and paste it so that I won't just want to say what you call make this as medium, and I want to shade this as seller. Maybe this is a seller for time being. I'm assuming this is a seller tab, and I'm going here for buyer as well, BUYER. Alright, and then I have one more good. It's called ripples. These three left tabs I will be doing in this video. So let me go back. Alright, so now I have here like admin panel which is having the login button, and I have here, this is the dashboard. I'm going to change the name of the file here, dashboard dashboard. So that's the admin dashboard, and what I'm going to do next is I'm just going to click here and press Command D. So I have here another file name which is of same kind like admin dashboard. Let me drop it in the bottom. So this is the second dashboard, sorry, this is the first dashboard and this is the second dashboard, and what makes the difference is I'm just going to do the logout button here. Okay, so let me complete this first and come back. So I'm just clicking on this first dashboard admin and just clicking backspace so that I want to delete this, and just want to give this image over here. We will come here later on after completing this home page, I mean the dashboard. So next thing is I'm just going to give some graph and all these things. Before that, let me do one more line over here. Here you go, and let me give the color as the same common. Alright, now I'm going to give another thing which is of ellipse, which is like a surround color. I would say I'm bringing it over here and let the width be 300, height be 300, so that I get the correct circle. Now I'm placing it in the middle of this lay, and so I'm going to give some stroke over here, which is for 336699, and the width, let's say 2 for time being, and inside the fill color I'm just giving white color, so FF. Alright, simple. And next I'm going to do one more guide which is of a line, and from here I'm going to go just drawing from here. Okay, and one more line I need to bring. Change the color 336699. I'm going to put the color here as well. Let me check it is not joined, so let me click on that and put extend. Okay, that's perfect. Then now I'm going to do is I'm going to bring two textures which to mention. This is iOS users. This is for just a graphical representation, I mean a representation of users. Alright, So let me highlight this. Change the color, and then the size I'm going to reduce. Let it be, we need only 20. Okay, so this is for iOS users. I have here one text. I'm just copying it, and for the Android I'm using it over here. I'm just going to name it as Android. You can also shape the size, everything else. I'm going to center this text, so I'm clicking here, just be here now, and this is also, I'm going to align somewhat in the middle. Okay, that's fine now. And now I'm going to write, let me give some text title over here, like pretty good. I'm going to give the header as revenue representation as per year. I'm going to change the color. Place it over here, and nothing. I'm going to place this over here as well. Let me make this text much more bigger, and this 47, let it be. And I'm going to give a shape as well. From here, rectangle. Place it over here. Stroke, I'm giving, this is the part of it. And the fill color, I'm just removing that so that I would just want to show this fill guy inside. Okay, now I'm giving some few more rectangles over here as well for a few stuff. Same color, giving the same too, and in the effects I'm just going to do drop shadow, and fill color I'm just ignoring now, and just click on this and just say Ctrl C, Ctrl V, copying it, taking the guy over here, and I'm going to write, I'm just copying this text and pasting here to that, so that I just need to go new I can just give total seller and total buyer. That's what I mean. Let me change for the age. Okay, total seller. I'm just copying this and pasting. Total buyers. Let be this number. Okay, so that's it simple about the dashboard. Actually I was a little bit quick. Let me copy this and drag it over here now, and I'm going to click this and delete. Actually, sorry for that. Actually I will be creating again because this is the same replica which is going to do in the other pages. So I'm just copying this, click on this admin dashboard and command T. I have here another file, so I'm just dropping it in the behind. Then what I'm going to do here is I'm just clicking this logout button and bring it over here. And this admin dashboard, I'm just going to rename this dashboard as this is a logout screen. Okay, perfect. All right, so here we go, and I have here the list logout button, and just click the backspace so that I just deleted that one. Okay, so let it be like this. And now, so next is about the prototype, which I'm going to discuss. It's very easy actually. So when you click on this part, prototype, this is the design part which you have, which we are doing all these stuff now, and this is a prototype which is having the connections, all these things, and the inspect is about, it's in the kind of iOS code. If you want to change the code to Android or CSS, you can also change and see how this looks like. So for timing, it's let it be this, and right now I'm just going to the admin login screen and I'm clicking here, and watch, you have the prototype. Click on the prototype, and I have here, you find here there'll be, when you simply go your cursor on the top of this, you can find a plus button. Just simply click that and drag to the direction where we want to show the next screen. So here we have the option like on click, on drag, all these things. So I just want on click. I just want to navigate to the admin dashboard. That's it, simple. Just click that, okay, enter. So I have here this navigation to the dashboard, and I have here this logo button. So I just want to show here the logo option. So just dragging from the profile picture, I'm just dragging it to the next page, which is called admin dashboard. And while in edit dashboard, it will show this logout option. So I'm just clicking this to, when the user click on that logout, I just want to redirect to the login page. That is simple. All right, so let me check what we have done so far right now. So this is the first part, and let me go to the rename this as for lands admin. You can name, or if it doesn't name also doesn't matter. So you can find here a play button, just click on this one. It's starting loading the file. So this is the exact URL which you're gonna share with the client or to the manager or whatever. So this is the part which they're gonna get as an output. Okay, here we have the login screen with the username, password. Click the submit button, and you can find you'll direct it to the dashboard screen. Wow, it's quite nice and good. So now from here, I'm just clicking on the profile icon, so you can find this logout button appear. So when I click on the logout button, I just want to go out, logged out, and go to the login page. That's what the expected scenario. So this is the first section, and congrats that you have completed this. And the second thing is we are going to do the seller buyer reports, and we will just learn about the tables and much more pop-ups and related stuff in the next section. So let's start, go ahead and do that. All right. Now we'll go to the next part. I'm going to the set seller and pie reports. So let me click on this. I'm just going to take the same copy, so that just click Command T for MacBook, and I'm taking this to the bottom of this so that we can know where we are going with the each tabs. Um, on the right, first of all, I'm going to do here is just want to change the name of the file. So let me say that this is dashboard seller. All right. And the first thing which I'm going to do here is just going to change the bold of this. This is of bold, and this is of medium. So just change the size of the text. So let it say medium here, and I'm going here and saying this as bold. Right. And this is for seller tab. I'm going to use here some widgets for some reason, because there are few widgets which is available, and that I'm going to use it over here. Let me click this and delete these all files. And let me remove this as well. Finally, we are done with that. And now I'm going to, you may right click, you can find here at this option and find here plugins, switches, all these things. If you want, you can also find more plugins. You can find here components. You can browse the libraries like something, and you need to do that. And then I have widgets over here which I can search for a table. Let me find one table here. I'm clicking this, and when on the click, it will be start inserting automatically by its own. So it's showing that inserting the table over here. So first thing is first, I'm taking it over here, and I'm saying that this is of medium, or else you can change this as large as well. So we'll be having 3 columns, 3 things and all. So let it be now medium. Alright, so now the first thing is I'm going to change the color of this. So check how we can do that. Here you can find the option like use dark theme. I'm clicking that so that I need only a light theme over here. So then we have option like use a first row as a header. If you want, you can check. If you just want that, you can check this as it is. That's it. And this is setting time. And then let me go to some stuff like, before that I want to give a component rectangle over here. This is seller kind of thing. So I'm going to do here is I just want to give here add user button over here, so that 236699, and then I have here the corner radius. I'm going to change that as 12, and fill the color and just remove it for time being, and calling the text over here, let it be add seller plus button, copying it, okay, and just changing the semi bold and the color of the text. Alright, and I have here, let me give you something like Anderson name. So if you click on that, you can find a pop-up coming like this, and I'm going to name it as buyer name or name. Alright, and just click on this, and I'm going to say status. So these are sellers, and I'm going to do the name as well. this and just click on this cell showing this actor, and then the second one I'm just clicking there, give some name like okay, just few text, few things, all these perfect. And now what's next is I'm going to click it over here, and I'm just going to take the same copy of this again. So in order to do that, just click on this Command T. You find here another one, replica. So from here what I'm going to do is, this is a seller, the first one, and the second one I have here, which is going to rename this as buyer seller add user. You can also simply name it as add user if you want that to be add user. Here also I'm changing the problem with this here, because if you want to change one comment, you need to do it everywhere. Okay, now next is what I'm going to do is, funny thing, I'm going to bring a pop-up over here. That's what I want to do. So just click on the rectangle. So when the user click on the add user, I need to give a pop-up over here and allow them to enter some information. Okay, let it be here. And then I'm going to go some strokes, which is for the border width, and inside the width I will go like 2, and the effects, let it have a shadow. If you want to add more, you can have like inner shadow, all these things. And the fill color, I'm going to fill that with white. Alright, check. Let it be like this. Okay, now I'm going to do next is I'm just going to import some image which I have here already. Let me find the image. Take a close button. Just click on the image and just drag it over here. You can find very easily. Click this. Alright. And then I'm going to do some labels and text over here. So let it say label text, and bring it over here and writing it the seat or personal information. I'm zoning it so that things become more clear. Personal information, I'm going to go some examples over here. Fill color, I'm going to change this. Okay, the thing here is I'm going to change this as a buyer and customer. sorry for that. I'm just going to change all the names. Buyer, customer, here also same, buyer, customer, all right. So now this is the personal information. I have here a text field over here. I'm going to go multiple textures. Control C, Control V, which is you get the copy, and then Control C, Control V, you get the copy. Then Control C, Control V, get the copy. Simple. Okay, and now I'm going to go under label, which is text. Now it's personal information, and now I'm going to go here it's as bio. Information, and here they can go the stuff like the name, all these things, protect all the list. That went away. Okay, so first is I'm going to give here a text which is full name. Let me reduce the size of this to regular. I don't want medium. Let it be speed. Let me change the color as well. Going to the name, full name, address, Control C, Control V again, and dragging it over here. Email, and this is for the company information, which I'm going to go here, Control C, Control V, and taking it over here and name it as products. Then I'm going to go price. Alright, let it be like this, and I'm going to go one more button over here. So let me click on this, Control C, Control V. Bring one. And let me add some strokes. And let me give some more radius. That press save. Alright, so I have here like add user, and when the user clicks I want to redirect to this part. So let me take the same copy of this for the buyer as well. So what I'm going to do here is click on the admin seller and just click Command D so that you can find another guy over here, and let me drag it on the bottom, and I'm going to rename this file as well. So just click on that, drop it over here. So this is, let it be a customer, and then I'm here giving the name, customer name, let's be like that, and I'm going to add one more of that, drag customer, which I'm going to rename this as add user. Here I'm going to do one thing is I'm going to change this. Before doing this, let me do some customization over here and deleting that one. So here, if you go here, you can click on this part, and if you click on the right, you can see an option insert to right. So I'm clicking that insert to right. If I click that insert to right, there will be another column added. Alright, and also if you want to go bottom, if you want to add further rows, you just click on this part and what do you call, or else if you can go here and insert below, you can find an option here, you can delete the row, you can move up, move down, all these things. Okay, so right now let it be 2. I'm going to change this as amount, let me purchases, change this as 54, change this as 12, and here I'm going to add one more column, this for status. I'm going to click that again, type here active, here also slice game added. I just delete that. Okay. Good. This is not okay. Active, and I'm going to click here this one. Alright, simple. The next thing is I'm going to bring the same thing over here. browser. I'm just going to Vanity and just click on that. Bring it to the bottom. Okay, let's give some face overview. Okay, and now here also this is for just showing the tables, and what I'm going to do is I just don't want this, so I'm just deleting this row for time being. Let's say we can also delete from here, like from here, click that, right click, go to right. If you scroll down, you can find option date column. Okay, that's it. So now if I am and add, this is about this buyer, so let's say buyer information. And all the products which is like that. Let's be simple like that. Okay, now I'm going to do the prototyping for this. Right now I have here, let me delete some of the prototypes which is already given, so I'm going to delete these all, because it will go directly to the logout section. Before that I have to give some renames. So this is be admin customer. Here I have here, this is bottom, and I'm going to name it as admin customer and user. And you can also change the file name from here, like let's say Forlands. Okay, now I'm going to do some prototypes over here. So add user, click here, it goes to here this part, which is for the add seller pop-up part. And if the user click on the close button or else save also, I want to like to back to the same place. So just click on this, go navigation to that part. Similarly, I'm going to add over here as well. Do the same for the save and the close, back to the position. So it's very easy. And now the main part is I have to go the by this part as well. Change the navigation from the dashboard. So for the buyer, if the user clicks from here, I want to redirect to the buyer part over here. And similarly, if the user clicks on the customer, I need to redirect to the customer screen. And in the customer screen, I just forgot to change the phone color. Here I need to change that as medium, and the customer, let it be bold. Do the same with the here as well, medium, bold. Okay, so let's go to prototype again. So I have here add user, go back, it's coming back everything else, and then I have here to do further steps. If I'm from the dashboard also, I want to redirect to this part, and from customer I want to redirect to this part, screen, like so. So you can also do it from the type from here as well. I'll show you that part. Then back to dashboard from here, dashboard, from buyer, I can go directly to this part, and the customer will remain the same. And this is the pop-up. I don't want to hear the navigation from this part, and this part. Alright, so let it be like this. If the user click this, the user have to click it back again. So here, if the user clicks again, I have to go back to the dashboard. Alright, so let me run and check what we have done so far. So I have here my login screen. Click the submit button. I have here the dashboard with the stuff. Let me go to the buyer profile. I have here the add user. I'm clicking the add user. I have here the personal information pop up over here. I'm clicking the close button. I'm going to customer profile again and have here some purchase list tables. And if I'm clicking again, I have here this add save button. That's it. Dashboard, buyer, customer. Alright, so the next part is a remote report, so we will try to add more widgets in this section. Alright, so okay, so perfect. The final step is I'm just going to click on the admin customer, and I want to create the reports tab, right? So let's say Command G again, and so I'm creating it over here. Just dragging it over below this. Then what I'm going to do next is I'm going to rename this first of all. Admin customer, just dragging it, dropping it last, and this is for actually I'm using for reports, right? And now what I'm going to do next is what I need here is I already have a table over here. So the thing over here is I want to change the font over here to semi-bold and bold. Sorry, bold. So I'm going to change this as bold and this to normal medium. Alright. And then the thing over here is if you want to further add any rows or columns, you can just click on here and just right click from this part and you say that insert to right. So I'm adding this option. Here we go. I have here an option like insert to right. So if I want to add another row here, if I'm clicking here means and telling that okay, I want to add a column, or else if you click in this part and if you say if we want to insert below, can add a row here. So clicking this, see, you can find I have added a row. Another thing, if I'm going here and clicking here and I want to insert to right, say insert to right, so and the column will be added to right side of the name. So I want to insert to left actually. Click here. So to left. Okay. Perfect. Now I'm going to give some variables over here. Let's say like order number. Some number. Let's see. Going to add another one. Okay, perfect. Then what I'm going to do is if we want to reduce the row size. You can just click on that here and you can say the column size, let it be of 120. There you go. And if you want to change the size as well, you can do the same for the others as well. Size, let it be 200. Here also I'm changing. Okay, I'm going to add a name over here. And here maybe the amount. Alright, so we have done with the work thought with the tables, and I have here, I don't need the add user here table. I'm just going to click that and delete. Alright, so that's the thing which I have in the revenue. Let me add one more column over here. It drops it down. Okay, perfect. And then I'm going to add one more column. And I'm going to make the corner radius 14. I'm going to stroke, give a stroke over here, the color, base color, and inside I'm giving 2 effects. I'm giving a drop shadow and also inner shadow, and in fill color I'm just deleting this part. Okay, and the final thing I have here is giving a text. So if you want to align the position, you can come over here and align to the center of this, and you can just click on this and drag and drop the position wherever you want. And let me change the color, like base color. Perfect. So all together we have this much. Now I'm going to go to the prototype over here. Let's go click on the prototype and let me find here if it gives the clicks on the reports. I just want to go over here. Similarly, I want to here. I don't want to go actually because it's a pop-up over there. Let's go for the customer, and also from the reports over here from buyer. And from the home page as well. The dashboard. Okay, let's run and check what we have done so far. Here we go. I have here my login admin panel ready here. I'm going to click the submit button. I have here the dashboard, buyer, customer, and reports tab over here. If I click on the buyer, I have here on the stuff. I can click on the add user and right, so data save. I can use the customer, add user. I can find here some options over here. Close this, and I finally have a reports tab, which is having the report details, all these things. If I go to dashboard again, if I want to click the logout, I get the logout and go back to the logo screen. All right, perfect. This is very simple and easy. This is just the basics about how we can use admin, how we can build an admin panel by using the for the wireframe, by using the Forlans, by using the Figma, and these are all basics, and all the assets which you require in this video I'll be providing in my video description. You can check that, and in the upcoming videos I'll be making more deeply, and we will go much more complex about this wireframe, prototype, all these things. And also we will make the mobile application and further things. And I also, the things which I didn't mention in this part, like how we can use the section slices, all these things I'll be explaining in the upcoming episodes. Alright, that's all in this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll be coming up with the more wireframing or prototype videos with the other platform like mobile, and also with the web applications, other web applications. Alright, okay, and thank you for watching this video. See you then. Bye.